So I just want to make this video because there's not really any videos on YouTube that I could find of a Dodge Dakota convertible door. Um, Basically what I had to do is just kind of, my window fell out of the track, and I'll show you some of that, what happened. But I have it back together now. I just kind of want to do a little walk around and kind of a guide to how to install some of the window shoot, I forgot what they're called, but I'll show you what they are. You'll know what they are. So with the Dakota Convertible, the big thing when working on these is just don't break this glass, because if you do, you can't find a new one really. So the way this window works, oh man, I gotta lower the regulator. Well, here, so I guess I'll start with how to remove the door panel. The door panel, you have your switches here. Those just kind of pry off, and then you have the switch bezel here, and there is 2 screws holding it on. You're gonna want to take those off, then that'll just come out. After that, you'll have your lock indicator, pull tab, whatever you want to call it. There's going to be this little piece on top of there. Just unscrew that off, and then after that, the door has these little clips, and all you have to do is just pry out on the door skin. You're also going to have to take, I think there's a bolt right here, or a screw. This is just for the window adjustment. And so once you take all that off, the door skin just pops off. You'll have this thing, which I don't know if I'm going to put mine back on. I know these do something, but I'm not really sure. You'll have a little membrane here, and then you'll have access to your door. So once you're in here, what I had to fix was, oh look at that, I left my key on. Good thing I made this video. So here's your switch. It will just let me put the phone down so I can plug it in. So here's your window switch. I didn't plug in the lock, just the window. And so you'll see, so here's your mechanism for your window. Basically, you just have a motor here that has your whole mechanism, and this thing just kind of slides back and forth and up and down. That's how your window goes up and down. So what happened with me was there's a rivet up here, and my rivet had broken, and so what happened was this whole channel kind of came this way, and so when I was putting the window down one day, it fell off the track. So if that ever happens, don't be messing with your window, just get it fixed. Because what I had to do was I had to go through and take off this whole door. If I had not messed with it, I could have just pushed this thing back. And so what I did to secure it, I just got a 3/16 bolt. You can't really see it that well. It doesn't sit very flush like the old one did. So I might go get a rivet at some point and just rivet that back on. It'll look a lot cleaner, but this works for now. I should probably put that nut back on too. Ooh, do that after this video. But yeah. So I don't know, I'm just kind of trying to make a video, get as much information as I can out there. I think I noticed something that's kind of weird. There's this channel right here. I'm guessing this was like for, if I don't know if the regular Dakotas had a full window, which would be interesting to see if you could maybe delete this little quarter window and then have this whole window. Maybe that would be a replacement for the standard, or for this glass. I don't know. So the flocked channel. So this is something that I've seen on my Dakota group. Basically, you buy this, and it's meant to replace your channel back in here. Let's see if I can get a good visual on that. You can kind of see it right back here, this whole black channel. Basically, that one's pretty easy to take out. All you have is a bolt, that bolt, or you can take out that one. I guess I took out that one just to have less stuff to take out. And then you're gonna have to take off this black rubber thing, and there are 2 little rivets that you have to drill out. and then the whole thing just comes apart. But then you can put that flocked channel back in, or that new stuff in. I'll put a link to the, or I don't know if I still have the link anymore, but the stuff is meant for some other Chrysler product, but it works. It doesn't fill the complete length, but I'm pretty sure that the window doesn't slide down all the way in that channel, so it's okay. Just trying to think of anything else, any helpful hints that I can give. If your window does come off of the track right here, so what happened was this arm, and here, let me see if I can find it. This like little piece right here that rides in the channel. If that pops out, the way I had to get it back in was actually take this top bolt out, and then you're gonna have to take this bolt out. I had to use a Phillips head to put that back in. I lost the bolt, but you're gonna take those two out, and then you can actually pivot this thing like that to get your slider on. And you just kind of have to be careful while you're doing it. Just take your time, don't be rushing with it. But that's the inside, and kind of just a little bit of info on the Dodge Dakota Convertible door. Not too much information about these, so hopefully this helps.